What do you mean there's been a change of plan?
Calm down, would you please?
But I thought you talked to Hal.
I talked to Hal. I tried to talk to Hal.
You told him that the guy driving my limo to the airport was the same one that knocked you out of Metro.
He wouldn't listen to me. He didn't give me a chance.
Why? Because you're a criminal?
The feds want to put me in prison.
Well, you should be used to that by now, right?
And you know what? You're getting used to your surroundings. Have a seat. Because you and I, sit down. We're not going anywhere.
I know you're used to playing games. You've made a career of it. But the games you're playing now, somebody's going to get hurt. And of course, it's not going to be you. So why don't you go on back to your little cheerleaders or your groupies or whoever finds you amusing.
You think I'm inappropriate, huh? Got the nerve to come down here and ambush me at work?
Is there some sort of problem? Do you need a referee?
I've had a fascinating life. Many adventures, many victories. But now fatherhood is the only thing that matters to me. A son. My son. I'll teach him everything I know. Give him power. The world will be his for the taking. There'll be nothing that my son can't accomplish. Paul was to be my greatest achievement. Paul Stenbecker. He has it all.
If you all of a sudden know what cabin is, you better clue the rest of us in. Well, it's become pretty clear that my new brother won't help me find my son. So I'll go to someone who will. Oh. Stenbeck.
Paul, that's his decision.
Yeah, well, that's a terrible decision. Jordan, you go to see James for help, and he will be his. He will want something back in return. Your silence, a favor, promise, your loyalty. You'll pay. Jordan, you will pay and pay and pay, and you will keep until finally one of you is just dead.
Sometimes our greatest expectation can lead to our greatest disappointment. It's not an entirely Paul's fault, in all fairness to him, that he didn't realize his full potential. Once his mother embedded her talents in him, there was nowhere for that boy to go but down.
If you only knew half of what James put Paul through when he was growing up. When Paul was a little boy, I'd hide him from James. Then when he was a teenager, I did my best to rescue him from his father. Having a father like James is like having poison running through your veins. Paul always thought that something dark and evil would swallow him up. I've had that same fear. I just have to fight against it.
You can't keep that up forever.
No, not forever. Only until the day the devil puts a sign up in hell saying, "Welcome, James Stenbeck."
Her mother can be a noisome thing. And I think what Paul could have been had I been his only influence. But now he has no life that doesn't belong to Barbara. But fortune saw to it that I have another chance at immortality, another son. I made sure that he wouldn't be suffering from the slow suffocation of a coddling mother. I gave him something few men ever have, a chance to grow and learn without the whim of a woman. So I took the child from his nursery. And put him somewhere safe, where his mother could never find him. I fulfilled Jordan's every need. He had everything that I could provide. Fine education, promising career, and without the influence of a woman to make him soft and sentimental. Grew up to be a fine young man, a man of honor. I gave him a family. Now he has it all. Will he take and use the gifts I gave him? Only time will tell.
What about Jennifer?
Have you thought about what will happen to her if you bring James into your life? James is not some misunderstood benefactor with a heart of gold. There's a reason he's behind bars.
I'm aware of that, Paul.
Then don't get all sentimental. Dear old Dad is not the answer to your prayers. You want to risk your life, you go ahead, do it. I dare you. But you will be putting Jennifer right in his line of fire. Now, is that something you really want to do?
My hypothesis was correct. Jordan Stenbeck, raised without hatred and strength, is superior to Paul in every way. He's his own man. He can achieve anything. And he owes it all to his father. So what do you think of my, social experiment, Dr. Fair? What I think doesn't matter. You know that, James. What does your son Jordan think? Is he grateful to you? Is he thriving? Jordan hadn't realized what an asset I can be in his life, but he'll learn that very soon. He's at a turning point now. It's very critical. He needs a helping hand. He needs his father.
Set him straight, Jennifer. You do it. You've been through this. You know what James is capable of.
And you also know better than anyone else how much finding Cabot means to me. So if you tell me to walk away, that I shouldn't go to Stenbeck, then I won't.
Come on, tell him! Tell him! Don't let him resort to this!
Jordan, you do whatever you have to do to get your son back to you.
Jordan needs his father, now more than ever. I predicted he'll come to me very soon, seeking my assistance. I've been waiting for this day. All of Jordan's life.
Okay, so which one of you would like to explain what all the fireworks are about? Let's start with you.
Just your typical lawyer-client, failure to see things eye to eye.
I see. In that case, instead of airing your private affairs in the middle of the television studio, maybe you'd like to take it somewhere else, or even better yet, save it till later?
Of course, Kim. I apologize.
What happened again?
Yeah, and pigs fly.
My friend is a married woman. Her husband is the district attorney. She has children, a career.
Why are you still cackling? Can you just hear, Kim? I'm not going to discuss this with you, Jessica.
You want to talk about Kim? Let's talk about Kim.
Yeah, let's talk about Kim.
How long do you think you're going to keep this cushy job once Kim finds out you've been chasing after her daughter-in-law?
Hold on. I mean, what's the problem here? Don't you have enough to do at work? Are you not being satisfied at home? What's the deal? 'Cause I know Margot didn't send you here.
I'm here because somebody's got to talk some sense into you. It's time you started thinking with the head on your shoulders
Wait,
instead of...
hold on. When did my private life become any of your business?
The first time you asked me to hoist your butt out of hot water, hot shot. So now I'm going to make this short and sweet, and maybe it'll get through that thick head of you.
Jessica? Hey, what's wrong? Jessica, you okay?
I don't know. Just get me to the hospital.
I called Dr. Schiller. She's on her way down. Okay?
You should wait out here.
Who's Jessica?
I don't know. They said something about bleeding or...
Oh, no.
Yeah, Ben's in there with her right now, and her regular doctor's on our way in to see her.
Oh, thank you for calling me, and thank you for getting here so fast. What was she doing at the station anyway?
Doing what she always does, reading me the riot act.
About what?
About you, of course. She thinks I ought to stay away from you.
Well, that's his life.
You can't seriously expect me to stay here. This place is falling apart. It's gross.
Yeah, we got no minibar, no maids, no chocolate for your pillow. But you're safe, and it's all we got.
For how long?
Till I can prove these thugs from Metro were the guys trying to kidnap you.
You can't even prove it to me.
Where are you going?
I'm going home.
No, sit down and shut up, would you?
You can't speak to me like that.
You're not calling the shots. You're taking orders from me. I got enough on my mind without babysitting you. You hear me? Where you going? Hey, Lucy!
Hell, why would Dusty kidnap Lucy? That makes no sense.
The feds were about to slap the cuffs on him, and Dusty knocked out an agent and took off. As to why he took Lucy with him, that I can't tell you. All I know is that he had mentioned in the past that somebody was trying to abduct her.
Well, yes, he brought that up to us this evening. Probably to cover what he was planning.
Has Dusty made any demands?
We're not there yet.
If Dusty does have Lucy, we know that she's safe. If Dusty has a lot of things, but he's not a monster.
Ow, that's too tight.
That's too bad. You want to act like a spoiled brat? You're gonna get treated like a spoiled brat.
Yeah, if people treated you like you are, you'd be roasting over an open spit with an apple in your mouth.
That's a very dark image for a sweet young lady like you.
You can't keep me like this forever. I mean, you're gonna have to go to sleep sometime or go out and get food.
And then what?
Yeah, well, every second that you're doing that, then I'll be planning my escape. You know, I graduated yesterday, top of my class.
Okay. Congratulations.
I can get out of here. And when I do, the first thing I'm gonna... Woo!
Jordan, my son. I'm so pleased that you come back for a visit with your father.
I'm not here because I want to be.
Who is? You're here because you know I'm the only one that can help you.
How could you possibly...
I know the Rosanna scoundrel, your son, never to return. How you posted a guard outside of her suite, yet she slipped through your net. Hmm? Oh, you did the right thing by coming to me because, you see, in a situation like this, I'm invaluable. I've been hoping for this day for a long time. The day that you would need me. Come closer.
I'm fine where I am.
Don't tell me you're afraid.
Don't flatter yourself.
But you are concerned. Yes? You see, Jordan, you've been spending too much time around Paul and Barbara. Undoubtedly, you've heard unpleasant things. They're mostly untrue.
James actually lured me into a ring in Spain, released a charging bull at me, hoping it would gore me to death.
You know what James did the day I was supposed to get married? Begged me to murder Rose.
You shouldn't waste your time listening to Paul and Barbara's hyperbole. You've come to the right person. I'll find Rosanna. You'll have your son back, and nothing can make me happier.
What's the catch?
I beg your pardon.
I want to know the price for your services.
Is that what they told you? There'd be a price. No, there's no price. You're my son. All I need is the satisfaction of seeing you succeed, helping you find your happiness. That will be my reward, and you have my word.
There was a price for letting James Stenbeck into your life. I've paid it, Barbara's paid it. So is Carly, Emily, Rose. I only hope Jordan is ready to pony up.
Paul, did you expect Jordan just to forget that he has a child out there?
Sense into him. Wherever Cabot is, Rosanna is keeping him away from James Stenbeck. Jordan should learn to be happy that his son is safe.
It's so easy for you to tell
You
other
think any
people
of
how
this,
to...
Jennifer, is easy for me? I just said goodbye to Rosanna. Maybe forever.
So it's more important for you to be friends with Rosanna than to be a brother.
Oh, don't even start with that. I just met the guy.
All right, you're willing to go to the ends of the earth to help Rosanna keep Cabot. Well, guess what? I'm willing to do the same and more for Jordan. You choose Rosanna, I choose Jordan. We are on opposite ends of this battle, so you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Did you miss me, Miss Houdini? Huh? Relax. I got you some things to make your stay more enjoyable. We got crackers, some fruit. I also got you a change of clothes so you can get out of that outfit. You want to say something? Something worth hearing? Because if I take that tape off and you're going to get smart, that won't be cool. Hmm? What is it?
I need to go to the bathroom.
No problem. But if this is the time when you try to escape again, I should warn you, there is no way out.
No, it's not a trick. I need to go, now.
Don't take too long.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
What are you talking about? It's not that bad.
Oh, no, there's mutant mold growing in there.
Come here, what are you going to do, go outside?
You know, next time you kidnap someone, you should at least have the decency to hold them hostage.
I'm not kidnapping you, I'm not holding you hostage.
Well, yeah, what do you call all this?
I'm calling it keeping you safe. Although now I'm beginning to wonder why. Go ahead, get in there, do your thing.
I don't need to be here. I need to be out looking for her.
No, you need to go home. Let the police handle it.
What is home? Hmm? You should go. Thank you for being here for me, but you should go be with your children.
No. You know, I'm not going to let you stay at some club. You come to my house. You stay with us. There's plenty of room.
All right, thanks. Make sure you keep me posted.
It's so weird. What did he say?
The state police have officers standing out throughout the countryside.
Oh, great. And what do we do now?
Lucinda, now we just keep our fingers crossed.
I hate it here.
Of course you do. This princess isn't used to roughing you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're Montgomery's pride and joy. I know you grew up in some ivory tower in some foreign country where your mother is supreme honcho. That's all I need to know.
If you're planning on keeping me as your hostage, I still have rights, you know. Ever heard of the Geneva Convention?
Yeah. We got food, toilet paper. I even got you the extra soft cone, 2-ply and everything. What's your problem?
God, you were so clueless about women.
I'm clueless about women? I can assure you. I've got a little more experience than you.
I'm not talking about sex, all right? Talking about how to treat a woman. I mean, it starts with not pushing her around and talking to her like garbage.
Somebody's in there. Open up. Wait.
Quiet.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Now give me one good reason why I should trust you.
Hello? Anybody here?
Yeah, this is 1214. Repeat. I can't make you out. I'm wrapping up now.
I think he's gone. Stay quiet, okay? That was close, huh?
You're not holding me hostage. Why not turn me over to the cops?
We don't even know that was a cop. For all we know, that was one of the guys trying to kidnap you. You okay?
What do you care?
Sorry I'm rough on you. But if we're gonna keep you safe, we gotta do things by my rules. If I say we move, we gotta move. If I say quiet, you gotta be quiet. That's it.
You say jump, I say how high.
You gotta wake up and realize that you're safer with me than that limo driver. Believe me, whether you know it or not, this is all for your own good.
You asked Craig for what?
It's just gonna be for a little while.
Lily, what are you thinking?
It will not be for very long, just until Lucy is found.
What about what Craig did to Aaron? Have you forgotten what he did to him when Lucy and Aaron were dating?
I know how horrible Craig was to Aaron, and you have every right to hold a grudge, but Craig has lost so much lately. Rosanna divorced him. He lost Cabot. Bryant. And now Lucy has gone missing, and she is all he has. And he's my family.
Not my family.
Oh, Manny, I want to thank you for opening up your heart and your home to me. It is all right, isn't it, Holden, when I stay here?
Funny that you should ask, because Lily and I, we were just discussing it before you walked in.
Lucy?
The bleeding's stopped, which is a good sign.
Do you have any idea what may have caused this?
Fertility drugs often have these side effects.
So what do you recommend? We change the dosage, try something else?
I want you to stop taking them.
Just throw them out? Then what?
We can go back to the natural method for a while.
No.
We keep monitoring your temperature. We'll just keep doing what we've been doing.
No, it's just a waste of time that I don't have. I can't keep crossing my fingers month after month, hoping for a miracle. We can make a miracle.
What do you mean?
I mean that if you want me to stop the fertility drugs, it's fine. Provided we start the in vitro process immediately.
My best friend is in a hospital bed bleeding. It could very well be our fault.
Our fault?
Yeah. She was so worried about my making a mistake with you that I would do something to jeopardize my marriage with Tom.
Wait a minute, wait. One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Really? You think it's a coincidence? She just happened to have this attack while she was chewing you out?
Wait a minute now.
Oh, wait a minute. Fine. No consequences for Dr. Death, huh? That's how it is, right? All right, let me be very, very clear with you. No more little chance meetings. No more meeting at the gym. No more meeting in the locker room. No more in the steam room. And not in your hotel room.
Okay. You're going to put an end to this before we even have a chance to find out where it might lead.
I know where it's leading, and I'm not going to go there. This fantasy is overdone. Because that's all it was. It's just a fantasy.
You've been given a second chance, Barbara. You ever think about that?
Yes, I do. I'm very lucky.
it. You've been given your life back. And I want to share that with you. I want to be your friend, your protector, your admirer, and whatever else develops.
Jennifer, why are you following me around like a fool?
You cannot wait to try to get Mom on your side. You need reinforcements because you and Rosanna are doing this little keep-away game with Cabot, and someone needs to speak up for Jordan.
Jennifer, it's not a competition.
You're right. It's war.
You expecting company?
No.
Let me take care of it.
All right.
I was surprised finding the two of you here this time of night.
Yeah, we need to talk to Mom. It's about James Stenbeck.
And in interest of fair play, I want equal time so she gets the whole story.
Actually, now's not a really good time.
All right, tell me where my son is.
Nothing would make me happier, but you see, Jordan, it's too soon for that information.
What do you mean it's too soon? I want to know now. That's why I'm here, Stenbeck.
I'm not withholding any information. There simply isn't an answer to your question. Rosanna is on the run. She's looking for a place to hide with her precious cargo. She's leaving a trail so complicated she's hoping that no one will find her. But the minute she lands, I'll know it. And I will alert you immediately.
Now give me one good reason why I should trust you.
If you're so worried about my safety, why don't you just call my father? Or better yet, call my mom. I mean, she could give you a reward, but I can't stay here, Dusty.
Ma,
Please
you
let
wouldn't
me
get
go.
10 feet down that road before you got picked up by God knows who and brought who knows what. We're staying here, you understand?
You can't make me do anything.
Give me back.
No.
You all right? You warm enough? Probably not, okay. Well, I gotta get you a blanket and some soap and toothbrush and whatever else. You know. Maybe later when you calm down a little bit. You can, form a list of things you need and I'll go pick them up for you. I'm gonna take care of you, okay? But you gotta stop fighting me. The more you fight, the worse this will be. For both of us.
What do you mean it's not a good time? Is Mom all right?
She hasn't had some kind of a relapse, has she?
Your mother is fine. She's just trying to relax, put everything else out of her mind. So unless this is an emergency, in which case I suggest you call 911, why don't you give her a call in the morning? Let her enjoy the rest of the evening.
That's a good idea,
No,
Walker.
that's a terrible idea. No. We need to talk to her now.
Tomorrow.
There's things she needs to know.
Well, no, tomorrow. Okay? Come on, let's go. Let's give Mom some time to herself. Thanks, Walker. Good night. Tell her we love her.
Who was at the door?
Wrong number. Hotel style. So I sent him away. To Barbara Ryan. And not Barbara Ryan, the famous fashion designer. Not Barbara Ryan, the concerned mother of 3. But Barbara Ryan, the woman. And to us.
To us.
Ben's right. We've barely given your body a chance to conceive naturally. People with no fertility issues can often take up to a year to get pregnant. And there's no guarantee of success with IVF. As a matter of fact, it could present further health risks to both mother and child.
But if it's what I want, you won't work with me on this?
I treat each of my patients as if she were my mother, my sister, or my daughter. I've known Ben for years, and I know how much you mean to him.
Your answer, Doctor.
No. It's an unnecessary risk at this point.
And if I insist?
You'll have to find another doctor.
This is a sign. I mean, Jessica laying in that hospital bed is a sign. Don't you see it?
No, I don't.
What we're doing is wrong. And, Doc, I'm real sorry if I led you on.
Wait. I want you to tell me the truth. You wanted this just as much as I did, didn't you?
The truth. It's over, Doc.
I haven't heard 3 sadder words in all my life.
No, that's a bad idea.
Come on. I mean, we're in public, fully clothed. It's a hug. What harm could that be? This isn't so bad, is it? I'm gonna miss you, Marga. We have a lot of sleepless nights thinking about you. And about what we could have been.
Margot? Kim, have you, heard anything more about Jess? How is she?
Nothing yet. Ben's inside with her right now, and her doctor is as well.
Are you all right? You're so flushed or something. Is everything okay?
How will you be able to find Rosanna when no one else can do the job?
An associate of mine will alert me the moment she stops running. When he does, I'll let you know. Simple as that. No heads will roll. No bloodshed. No virgin sacrifice. So you see, you don't have to fear your old man.
I'm not afraid of you. Just make sure you find my son.
Jordan, maybe you would like to do something nice for your father, who's now an old man. I mean, there's no rush on this. But when you have Cabot back and you're comfortable at home, perhaps you could bring him by. I'd love to see my grandson.
He's a passionate father.
I insist on seeing that little girl. She is my biological daughter.
And a powerful adversary.
I'm not asking you a damn thing. I don't need your permission. Your children are possessions. You're insulting me right now.
Your arrogance is going to come back to haunt you. I promise you. The Young and the Restless next week, CBS Daytime.
Margot, are you sure you're all right? Yeah, I'm fine.
She's just upset about Jessica. I was trying to reassure her that everything's okay.
I'm gonna go see how Jess is doing. Excuse me.
You know I respect your opinion, and you've been a wonderful doctor. But I think I should look for a doctor who's more in step with what I want.
I'm sorry you feel that way. If there's anything I can do to help, I hope you'll let me know. Thank you. Check in with you later.
Thanks, Elaine.
Well, hard-headed.
Tenacious.
As long as you know what you're doing. Jess?
Hi, darling.
Are you feeling better?
Much.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Thank you.
I brought you some hosies.
They are beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And Doc, I owe you. Thank you.
Yeah, Doc, thanks for getting her here so fast.
Glad she's gonna be okay.
Thinking about Lucy.
Yeah. The day she said she wanted to move here and live. When Brian died, it left a hole in my heart, and Lucy was my miracle. She brought me back to the living. And when she moved in, I promised myself I was going to be the father she deserved. I was going to do things right. She wasn't going to want to leave. Right now, she's out there. She's needing me, and there's nothing I can do. I need her safe. I need her home.
told Stenbeck what I wanted, and he told me that he would contact me once Rosanna landed.
Does he know where she's going?
It sounds like he has someone following her.
Well, did he say what he wants in return for finding out the information?
He said he didn't want anything, but
What?
he wants to see his grandson.
Are you gonna let him?
I guess I'll figure that out once I get Cabot home.
Oh.
What happened here after I left? Did Paul go running to Barbara to tell her where I was?
Well, he tried, but Mom was a little preoccupied.
Sure, Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Paul Ryan. Look, I know that Rosanna left strict instructions for you, and I'm not asking you to tell me where she is. I want to get a message to her. It's urgent, please. Fine. Yes, tell her to watch your back. Tell her not to trust... Could you please tell Rosanna that Paul is worried about her? Please tell her that I want her to be safe.
To teach a child to ride a bike, climb a tree, build a fort. These are the things that will give him strength and courage. Knowing you're by his side, he can accomplish anything. I wasn't there to teach you these things, Jordan. And if I want your respect, I don't think it's going to happen overnight. A father needs to be patient if he wants to earn his son's respect. But I planted those seeds tonight. And when I have Rosanna and Cabot within my sights, I'll have his heart. After all, that's what being a father's all about.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Margot! Allison, how could you do this?
Looks like we got here just in time.